Stop searching for motivation. If the only time you work on your goals is when you're motivated, you simply will just not get anywhere. Motivation comes and it goes as it pleases, so use it to your advantage when it is with you, and be prepared to act on discipline when it leaves. You should not need to be motivated to fulfill your purpose. If you do, you might only be performing at maybe 5% of your full potential. You may be asking yourself the question, why do I have this issue? Well, like all things, it becomes really simple once you boil it down. The reason you struggle to perform when you're not motivated is because you're allowing your emotions to make decisions for you. You're not thinking logically. In order to obtain anything that is desirable, you must do things that make you uncomfortable, things that other people don't want to do. I mean, that's exactly why 99% of people don't obtain it. Not because they couldn't, because they chose not to. So if you want what 99% of people don't have, you have to be willing to do what they chose not to. Choice is yours. Don't let happiness be the thing that justifies a good day. Firstly, there are many things that are bad for us which make us happy. Junk food, social media, laying around all day. Temporarily, these things make you happy because it is indulgence. But in the long term, you'll realize, and maybe you've already begun to realize, that these things are a detriment to you. Now, contrary, the things that cause us discomfort now, but reward us later, are the very things that will lead us to fulfill our purpose. Developing skills, making connections, learning through failure, training in the gym, eating healthy. These are all things that will reward us with fulfillment, which happiness simply just does not provide. Therefore, fall in love with the process, because it is the most beautiful thing in existence. I mean, right now, you are in the process of pursuing something extraordinary. You're developing your mind, your skills, and along the way, experiencing failure, but then learning from it and continuing forward, smarter, stronger, more equipped than the last time. You meet new people, experience new things, doors open up, and periodically you look back and realize how far you have come. That is beautiful. The reason that you can't make any meaningful progress in your life is because you're overlooking one thing, and this one thing is causing all of the issues that you currently have. Maybe you have a vision or a goal, but there are things here and now that are keeping you from getting there. If I had to guess, it would be feeling lost, having no sense of direction, a lack of self-confidence, and a lack of simply joy in your life. Matter of fact, I know that you're experiencing these things because I was just there until I fixed one thing, and that is my faith. And I don't even consider myself to be religious, but I do believe in God. The reason that believing in God is so important, and not only important, it is essential to living a fulfilling and prosperous life, is because it gives you a sense of purpose and power that is unworldly, is really the word that comes to mind. The same way an artist meticulously crafts a piece, putting every ounce of effort that they possibly can into this one piece of art. You are the painting, and God has created you in the light of all things good so that you can experience life in the fullest. But unless you know this and you have a strong relationship and understanding of your origin, it is easy to become consumed by the temptation and distraction and manipulation that exists in the world. So what I want you to do is for 30 minutes, day and night, to sit and pray. And you don't even have to say anything specific. Just talk. Ask for guidance, ask for clarity, and do so with pure intent. And I promise you, when you do this, it is like a weight is lifted off of your shoulders. You start to learn more about yourself. You start to learn more about what you really want in this life. And the process in getting there becomes that much more fulfilling when you bring along with you this newfound relationship with your origin, with God, and with faith. If what I'm about to say describes you, how you currently feel, I want you to do yourself a favor and watch the rest of this video. Maybe you have a vision for your future and you know that you want a better life for yourself, but you're feeling lost. You have no sense of direction or purpose. You lack self-confidence and overall, simply just joy in your life. How do I know this? Because I was just there. I lost both my parents when I was in high school. I was completely on my own at 18. I had no sense of direction. I had no sense of purpose. I had no discipline or drive to do anything. I was at my lowest. And today, I am inspiring millions of people around the world. I have amassed over 150,000 followers on Instagram in less than 1 month, and am living the life that I had only dreamed of. So I know the way. I know what you're missing. I know the exact steps that you need to take in order to get out of the rut that you are currently in and start pursuing your dreams in a way that is exciting and fulfilling, and ultimately live a life that is fun, adventurous, and enjoyable. I want to give you that guidance. I want to help you. So I've made a private Telegram group for people like you who are serious about their personal development journey, where me and you can chat, you can ask me questions, and I'll give you my personal advice, as well as be surrounded by others who are on the same path as you. And it is absolutely free to join. All you have to do is answer 5 simple questions on our website, which will let us know if you're a good fit. Click the link in my description to apply, and I will see you soon. Master body language. The unspoken words with their meanings so clear, oftentimes saying more than words. A look of the eye, a slight tilt of the head, the orientation of the shoulders. It all says so much without uttering a word. Body language is no skill. It is an art. The art in which you paint the picture for how your thoughts and feelings form together into a grand expression. And the more that you perfect this art, the better you will be able to express your soul. That is when communication is perfected, and only then. This is how you should perceive the way you use body language to communicate, because it is nothing less. Life is poetic. Not to say that it's all sunshine and rainbows, but whether a moment in our life is good or not does not justify its beauty. It is in fact the dull moments that give us the opportunity to cherish the good. So really they are equally valuable, because you cannot have one without the other. Therefore, if you are currently experiencing a dull moment, or you feel like this is a down moment in your life, understand that everything is exactly the way that it should be. This moment is part of the grand equation. So cherish this moment. Learn to love it, although it does not reward you here and now, because sooner or later it will have become the seed that sprouted the greatest moments of your life. Master charisma. Charisma is not about what you say, it's about how you make people feel. It is the unspoken magnetism that draws people in. When you walk into a room, your presence speaks volumes. Charisma radiates from a strong posture and a spark in your eyes. It is the art of connecting deeply without having to say too much and leaving a lasting impression. To master charisma, you should focus on listening with intent and expressing yourself with authenticity. When you master this, you will possess an aura that inspires those around you. It is an art form. It is a powerful force that will transform your interactions and relationships, and ultimately, your life. Achieving success, obtaining legacy, is not complicated. It's actually very, very simple. You're just not willing to sacrifice comfortability for what you want. All of the information is available. So it's not that you don't know how. And you may be questioning, why am I not willing? Even if I know it is what I want. You're distracting yourself from the harsh reality that you have two options, and two options only. A life of stagnation, underachievement, and normalcy, or a life of moral integrity and purpose, which results in legacy. And the hardship should not concern you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't change your set of options. So the choice is yours. It costs $0 to obtain legacy, and that is why it is so desirable, because it's something money can't buy. Legacy is established by who you are as a person, by being admirable, by being a leader, and inspiring those around you. And the interesting part is, everyone knows how to do it, but not everyone will. How strong is your will? How much are you willing to sacrifice to obtain legacy? Are you willing to sacrifice the weekends, the clubs, partying? Or do they mean so much to you that you are willing to sacrifice generational impact? In order to obtain legacy, you must become the person that sparks inspiration in others. In order to inspire others to be better, you have to take the path of personal development in mind, body, and spirit, as these are the three pillars that make you who you are. I don't have to tell you how to improve these three pillars. I don't think it takes a genius to figure that out. The thing that's holding you back is your unwillingness to sacrifice comfortability. So you just don't want it bad enough. That doesn't mean that you won't want it bad enough forever, but it does mean you have to change your perspective, because your current perspective fosters a lack of urgency. And this is just a result of being unaware of the power your gift of choice bears. If you sincerely choose the path of legacy, you will obtain it. And to be fair, you might ask, well, how do you know that? Because the path of legacy, reaching your full capabilities, is the path that God laid for you. And He would not lay the path for you if He knew that you couldn't navigate it. So you need to seriously ask yourself the question, will you walk the path of legacy? Or will you continue to be controlled by temptation and remain distracted from your true purpose? Choice is yours.